whatever. This is my first time tag, and sorry I have to look at a little book. My memory is not too great, so I don't really remember what I wrote down. First job, I was kind of like a florist. My first car, 1991 Subaru Legacy. First pet was a hamster, her name was Katie. First stuffy is this pink unicorn that I still have since I was 2. The first color I dyed my hair was red. I was the first kid in my family to graduate high school a year early. My first makeup was eyeshadow. The first YouTuber I subscribed to was Ryan Higa. The first gear I ever wore was actually this collar. I bought like 10 of them because these were super cheap, so they were gonna break really easily. And I got each one for like 50 cents, so it didn't really matter. The first time I got my eyebrows waxed was probably when I was 15, 16, and they did a horrible job and I never went back, and I since then always have done my own eyebrows. First girlfriend or boyfriend. My first girlfriend lasted 7 days. My first haircut was when I was probably like 2, and they gave me like the Asian walk, and it was the worst thing in my whole life, and I kept it all the way into elementary school. The first Pokemon I caught was a Bulbasaur, and I immediately made a new account and made a new starter Pokemon. I was so stupid, I didn't know. Bike. I didn't start actually learning how to ride my bike until I was 15, and I bought like a beach cruiser. First fight. It was in 7th grade, and I was practicing basketball with my friends, right? And the coach had us pair up and fight an 8th grade team just to like see and practice. And so the 8th grader, I was having the ball, right? And I didn't pass the ball within like 2 seconds or something like that. And then she pushed the ball into my gut, and then like that kind of felt like somebody socked me. It literally knocked the wind out of me. And then right after, I wouldn't let go of the ball because like she was being a bitch. So I just ended up holding onto the ball, and she dragged me across the court, and her friend slapped me, and so I slapped her back, and then I punched the other girl in the stomach. And I didn't get in trouble, and it was on my birthday, which was quite interesting. My first birthday, I was there for it, don't remember it. My first best friend was in kindergarten. I didn't know how to ride on swings in kindergarten, so she was like, hey, this is how you ride on swings. And then since then, we were best friends, and then I moved away. And I heard she's doing great. First grade teacher was Miss Tragaboff, and she hated me so much, like with a burning passion. She hated me, and it was like the first time ever that I got feeling great. The first foundation I ever used was Maybelline. First time to Vietnam was back in 2011, and then first time to China was also 2012. I've also been to Canada and Greece. The first time I've been to Greece was it my freshman year or my sophomore year of high school? One of those. First person I thought of today, Jackson Wang from GOT7, because one of the people that I follow on Instagram, she went to their Fly in Hong Kong concert recently, or just today or yesterday, and he liked her post, and I just started dying, and I was like, holy motherfucking shit. First thing I did this morning was turn off my alarm. First concert by myself was G-Eazy. The first concert I've ever been to was in Southern California, and I went to go see the symphony. First piercing is this one. First movie I ever remember seeing was Sleeping Beauty. My first attention was the most stupidest, dumbest shit ever. So my first attention was in 8th grade. I'm a pretty good kid. Was in 8th grade. So I was carrying my food, and I finished eating it, and I was kind of just like munching on the snacks that came with it. And so I'm like walking up these steps to, there's like 2 sections of the area of lunch. So there's one area where it's like basketballs, and then like one lower deck where it's like the lunch quarter areas where the lunch shop is and everything like that, and snack carts. Which is stupid because they said you can't eat where the basketball courts are, but they sell snacks up there, but you have to buy it up there, then go down there. So like I was eating my snack, and I was already almost done with everything. And so I'm like eating my snack, I walk up the stairs, I'm about to go throw away my snack as I finish it, and they gave me a detention. They were like, oh, you're not allowed to eat here. And then, it was the dumbest shit ever. But I had my counselor call them and tell them that I'm a good kid. And then my counselor told them, oh yeah, it's her first strike, so let's not put it on her record. My first time doing YouTube was last year. My first introduction to pet play was back when I was in like 8th grade, but I didn't do any pet play, or I didn't participate in any pet play back then. I was way too young. Like pet play, and you want to do it when you're younger, go ahead. But I didn't know what I was doing, so I didn't want to. I believe her YouTube name is Little Skylar. That's my first pair of Nikes. That's it. This is a long video for my first time. So this is my first 10-minute video. Oh my god. Alright. Bye. Have a nice day. Have a wonderful day. Live a good life. Stay healthy. Right. Sugar, there's a